Paul McCartney's daughter has recently made a deeply emotional statement about her father's final days on tour, and it's resonating profoundly with fans around the world. While Sir Paul McCartney is revered globally as a Beatles icon and a cornerstone of music history, to his children he's simply Dad, a loving father whose life has always been defined by a powerful connection to music. As whispers grow louder about the possibility of McCartney slowing down his touring schedule, his daughter, renowned fashion designer Stella McCartney, offered a rare and touching glimpse into what those moments truly mean to their family. Growing up in the shadow of Beatlemania, Stella has watched her father evolve from a young rock star to a living legend, and now, a reflective man in his 80s who still gives everything on stage. In a recent interview, Stella opened up about how emotional it is to see Paul perform after all these years. "Watching him walk out on stage still brings tears to my eyes," she shared. "It's not just pride, it's awe. He gives so much of himself, and I know how much it takes out of him now." Her words revealed a quiet truth, that while Paul still draws energy from the crowds, there's a sense of finality slowly settling in. She reflected on how her father has always said that music is his life force, yet even that life force, she admitted, changes over time. Stella described moments backstage when Paul simply sits in silence before a show, not out of nerves but in deep reflection, absorbing every moment. "He's not chasing fame anymore. He's just savoring it," she said, describing a man at peace with his legacy. Though Paul hasn't officially said he's retiring, Stella's candid reflections hint at a slow and graceful farewell. "He's not the kind of man who'll declare, 'This is my last tour,'" she explained, "but I know he's starting to feel the weight of legacy and the gift of rest." Her honesty struck a chord with fans who followed McCartney since the earliest Beatles days, many of whom see his life as a symbol of creative endurance and joy. Stella's words remind us that behind the curtain of fame is a family watching, a loved one wrap up an extraordinary journey. Whether Paul McCartney chooses to continue performing or quietly step away, what remains is the legacy of a man who has given the world more than melodies. He's given decades of heart, passion, and truth. And through his daughter's heartfelt tribute, fans everywhere are reminded that even the greatest legends eventually deserve time to rest, reflect, and just be. If you love stories from music history and want to hear more about legends like Paul McCartney, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell.